everyone. In this video I'm going to demonstrate how to change the low beam and high beam for my Ram truck. This is a 2015 Ram truck, and the low beam is very dim. This truck is about 4 years old, and same thing with the high beam. I think they're just both very outdated. So hopefully by changing the LED with these, so this is going to be for my high beam and this is going to be for my low beam, and I have two separate videos for the unboxing of these products. You're welcome to check out in the description below for the links for those two videos, which also have links if you want to purchase these LED in the description, and I would appreciate if you use those before you purchase it at Amazon. It gives me a little bit of credit, and yeah, so let's get started. Okay, to remove the headlight, we first have to remove the grill, and to remove the grill we have to remove this shroud cover here, which is, it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, kind of like a fastener, like a plastic fastener, and it has teeth that is made of plastic. And the best way to remove this is just to wiggle it back and forth or side to side, and while you're pulling it up a little bit, don't pull it up too quick, otherwise you're gonna rip it off. But if you just kind of grab it and pull it off while having that side to side motion, you can remove it pretty quickly. Okay, now that we got the shroud removed, what you need to do is remove 4 bolts to remove the grill. There's 1 here, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so after you remove these, the bolts, what you want to do is loosen the grill or take off the grill, and the top part here is already loose, as you can see, but there are clips here. There's like a speed clip right here, which is like a quick grabbing clip you can just punch out, but there are many bottom clips here. Like I think there's about 4 or 5 of them here all along the bottom, and what you need to do is to push it from the bottom. So you would want to take your hand and then just put your hand all the way to the bottom of the grill, and you would want to push it out. It's kind of hard, but let me use my right hand. There you go. And once you get it out, you can see what I'm talking about right here. These are the clips that I was trying to show you right here, and then the speed clip is this one right here, the one that is in the middle, that is holding the grill. And there's something similar on this side also. That's the clip right there, and then the bottom clip is right here. Okay, now that we have that removed, the next thing we want to do is remove one bolt right here and another bolt right here. And let me get a better camera angle so you can see. So one bolt is right here and the other bolt is right here. This one right here also secures the height adjustment, so make sure that the bottom part does not move as you're unscrewing this bolt right here. So go ahead and unbolt these two. There's one more bolt, well, not bolt, actually kind of like a clip behind the headlight itself that you have to get from the wheel well from the other side. I'll show you that later. Okay. Okay, the other bracket, or kind of like a holder that you have to remove or slide. I think you slide it up. Yeah, that's right. You have to slide up. Is underneath here, behind the wheel well. So this is the driver wheel, and if you look under here, there is this compartment here. It's kind of hard to see. There's this thing right here, and it has this pin. So this is a I don't know what you call this thing, but anyway, it's a two-piece thing. There's a pin in the middle. You have to get the pin out. Once you get the pin out, the outer part can easily be removed. So I'm going to be using a flathead screwdriver. I'm going to take the pin out and then remove the whole thing. Then this cover can be peeled back where my hand can go in there. And it's almost impossible to video the inside, but I'll try to show you what is that bracket that needs to be pushed up in order for the headlight to be loose so that you can remove it. Okay, so I got the cover up, and let's take a peek inside it. Okay, so that white tab right there, that's the one that you need to grab from the bottom and then push it up. It will unlatch the kind of like a piece of plastic that is protruding right there. It'll unlatch that. So I'm gonna reach in, try to grab it from the bottom. I don't know if you can see, and I'm just gonna push it up. See, there you go. So now when it's pushed up, it looks like that, and the headlight now is loose. Be careful to make sure that the headlight doesn't pop out. The harness should still be attached to it, so it should be okay. Okay, so next thing we're gonna do is just swing the headlight this way, kind of like a door. So the hinge, there's a ball hinge right here on this side. So what you want to do is grab it from this side, from the left, and then hinge it over and then pull it out that way. Let me show you what the hinge looks like. I'm not sure if you can see it, but there's a hinge right here. That is the ball hinge. And once you get that up, what you want to do is go ahead and unclip the harness. There's only one harness here. Okay, so this is the ball bearing that I was talking about, and the bracket at the back of the wheel well that we were trying to slide up and down is holding this particular piece right here. Okay, so now that we got the headlight out, what we want to do is unscrew. These are I think 8mm, let me get the actual hex screws. I have already removed these a couple days ago, but usually there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws here that needs to be removed. Like I got some strip screw there. Alright, so as you can see, there's 2 lights inside here. This is for the projector right here, this green one. This is the 9012, and then this is the 9005 light bulb. So we're gonna replace them both and test them out. Okay, so let's remove the 9012 first. So let's unclip here, just a quick clip. And this is a watertight harness, so it's a little bit tough to remove. So once you got unclipped, you need to wiggle it side to side so that you can remove it easily. There you go. And then on this side, actually the angle is no good over there. So I'm going to remove the headlight first on this one by twisting it that way, and try not to get the bulb touching the side. So when you install these bulbs, whether the LED or these halogen, you want to make sure that your finger do not touch the LED light or the bulb. Alright, so now that we got it removed, let's get the clip out. Actually, I can just hold it with my finger here while I'm pulling this downward. There you go, and the light is out. Let me adjust the camera a little bit up. Okay, so next thing is the this was the high beam. Yeah, so I'm gonna put this aside, and then now we're gonna work on the low beam, and just twist, and it comes out just like that. Okay, and next we are going to let's straighten out some of these cable. I don't know why they're all twisted and stuff. All right. Next we are going to replace it with the aftermarket LED bulbs. So like I was saying earlier, I do have a separate video of the unboxing for these lights, and if you like the way it turns out later on, please watch the other video. And there's also a link where you can buy these lights on Amazon, and if you do, please use my link. It helps me create more videos. Thank you. Alright, so the way that this is going to go in is pretty easy. You can tell by the notches. It matches the these notches here on the light. So all you have to do is just match them, put it all the way in, match it, and then turn it clockwise to lock it. And then you can feel a snap once it's locked in place. That confirm that is securely in there. Okay. Alright, next we're going to install the high beam. So I'm going to put this aside real quick, get the high beam light. Okay, and the space is a little bit more cramped there, but let's see, just trying to orient the directions of it. Okay, it goes like that, and let's put it in. Oh, that's a tight fit. The fan barely goes in there. I hope it's gonna fit. Yeah, it does fit. Phew, that was barely in there. I'm glad that I bought something that is a 1-to-1 fit. So just turn it clockwise until it clicks. Still turning it. There you go. It doesn't click, but it can't go in anymore. So that's what it looks like right here. Let me see if I can show you. Which direction is it? There. No, right here. That's the low beam, and this is the, I'm sorry, that's the high beam. This is the low beam right here. Okay, so they're both in. All we have to do is plug in the cables. So the low beam goes to the black and red cable, like that, and we can go ahead and stuff that in. And then this one goes to, this is the low beam, it goes to the blue and the black cable. And it works perfectly. Alright, and just we're just gonna put it in just like that. Alright, now is the moment of truth. I was worried if this fan here would actually fit. Yep, it actually does, and I think it's, from my estimate, it actually still have probably about half an inch clearance, which is good. Okay, so I'm not going to put this cover. I'm actually going to put this light into the car, put the harness on, and try it out to make sure that it's actually working properly or not before I actually screw in and put the light back. Okay, so it actually works really well. As you can see, that's what the light looks like. And this one right here is the old one, which look yellow, and this one is the new LED, which is white. I don't know if you can tell. Let me see if I can get here. Oops, it just turned off. Sorry. But anyway, that's the old one, and the new one is there, and it looks good. So I'm gonna pause the video again, and we're gonna try. Alright, so that works for the driver's side, and I'm going to work on the passenger side before I finish bolting this on, reinstalling it and everything, because I want to test it with both left and right, and turning it on, turning the car on to make sure that I don't get any error before I completely bolt this on. I want to see and test to see if those CAN bus decoder or flicker free whatever is actually needed or not. So I'm gonna work on this side, and I'll be back. Okay, I got both sides done, and looks like they're working just fine. I don't have any error message. I don't see any flicker. So there's no flicker, there's no error message. I don't think there's anything to worry about. This is a, again, this is a Ram 1500 2015 truck. Maybe the older one doesn't have much of a computer system protection, whatever. I'm not sure, but it seemed to work just fine for me, and the LED looks great. Of course, it's still bright outside, and I can't really tell how good or how bad the LEDs are. But I will make sure to give another video at night when it's dark, so that I can show you how good the LEDs are. I'm gonna switch the high beam on right now. Alright, there it is. That's the high beam. I think the high beam looks really bright. And that is the low beam. All right, well, I hope you guys find this video useful. I think this was a success. I'm just gonna put everything back. It's easier. Well, there's nothing to it to put things back. If you find this video useful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. If you want to buy the LEDs that was used in this video, please use the link in the description. It would help out my video channel a lot. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. Okay, this is at night, and as you can see, the light from the headlight is pretty straight on the garage door, showing what they call a good cut, which means that if there are people in front of you, well, not in front of you, but you know, on the opposite side, you're not gonna blind the car on the opposite side of the street, because this is pointing down or low enough. Then the cut of the light is pretty precise for this oxy lamp lights. So here is what the headlight looks like. So once again, it looks pretty good. Okay, here it is with the high beam. It's quite messy on the light here, on the pattern. So this is for the Car Rover 9005 high beam, and I think there's a little bit of a flicker that there's a little bit of a flicker that I'm experiencing here. It is a little bit of a flicker, and yeah, there's a little bit of a flicker here too. So I guess I do need to install that thing, the anti-flicker, but the light looks really good. Yep, there's definitely a flicker. I don't know if you guys can tell. This is the high beam 9005 bulb, and the low beam is 9012 HIR2. Alright, I'm gonna take a drive and then see how it goes. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel to see more do-it-yourself video like these and support my channel. Thank you.